EB96Z05 at what is, I don't see a house number, but 518. This is Sultana and Sultana, where the entity is flying over by the U.S. military, conspiring. He's a demon. Joking while they're stalking in the path with light. This is P.O.C. This entire neighborhood is gang stalking while the entity is maintaining light, monitoring as a neighborhood, ED58L60. These are co-conspirators of murder with the U.S. military that's flying over their homes with planes, gang stalking. This is the entity that starts laughing and hugging when they're being prosecuted and documented as terrorists. They're psychopaths. This is P.O.C. It is 518. This is at the intersection of Sultana and B Street. That's the third party. That's a co-conspirator of murder. I'm going to put this on the internet because I'm going to prosecute him for conspiring murder. That's terrorism while they're stalking with the entity that flew over my head by plane right here on this street. All right, and they're all monitoring together. This is P.O.C. This is Sultana, and in between what is, I'll get the other side cross street over here as well. But I see 518. 518 is the house number. They're sitting in their vehicle stalking them. This is P.O.C. All right, and they start, there you go, I want that license plate. This is the entity. They're sitting in their cars in the dark while you see them hugging, and they're monitoring. 8BEZ649, co-conspiring murder with the U.S. military. P.O.C. Alrighty, gang stalking on the street, so I'm going to document the whole household. They were already sitting in the dark stalking. That's a stalker. P.O.C. 40741 SAM2. Monitoring. These are all stalkers. These are terrorists. And this is the entity that's going to be documented engaging in terrorism. Pleasant and Sultana. Or is it Sierra? Sierra and Sultana, in between Pleasant and Sultana. All right, this is P.O.C. 9PXZ654. Molestation, sexual assault, and battery. And the U.S. military that only convicts the people of the state with as a matter of evidence is stalking by flying over the street while they're stalking with light. P.O.C. All right, this is the cross street. Sierra and there you go. This is P.O.C. While they're stalking with light. All right, they're going to be subject to mental examinations. They're going to be committed while they're stalking with light. They're also being federally prosecuted as the people of the state, gang stalking and furtherance of murder. This is P.O.C. This is where the U.S. military is flying over their neighborhood, flying over their homes, gang stalking. These are demons. It's currently 9:19 p.m.